Welcome to the staff room, where the stale smell of smoke lingers, even though you haven't been at a smoke indoors for 15 years.
A place where the bin hasn't been fucking emptied again. I'm not doing it. I do it every time.
A place for loose talk, rusty forks, and a fridge that needlessly wastes electricity just to keep Kevin's daily sandwich cool. I'm your store manager, Rob.
And I'm here this week, actually, because Amanda phoned in sick again, claiming she's got nits.
Be her in pigtails when she's in next.
Shaved head.
And this week, our checkout staff, the feckless layabouts, are Josh
Hello.
and Tom.
Hi.
Hi.
Ho.
Hi.
So,
Do you remember when the smoking ban was on? And
No.
that guy from Blackpool,
When it was on?
Well, just like
Like
the elimination.
Just every year.
that guy, it was
Hamish.
Spa, weren't it? Yeah.
Hamish,
Did he
wasn't it?
not
The
just,
big switch
he
on.
was just like, come on, fucking smoking there. Like,
Yeah, he ended up
did he go
getting
went to European
just
court,
shit
didn't he?
sued out of him, I think, for it as well.
Really?
Yeah, I think he lost quite a lot of money in the end.
You're not winning that.
Fair play
Oh,
to
yeah.
him
Fair play
for
to him,
standing up and having a go.
Yeah, yeah.
Well done, Scotty.
yeah.
Aren't they
Scotty?
meant to be trying to ban it outdoors now?
Yeah, well, no, it's Oxfordshire have said that they're going to be the first place that basically by 2025, if they can reduce the percentage of the population that smoke to 5% in their
Oh, I thought you were going to
county.
say just reduce the population.
No, I mean,
make them smoke.
You'd want them to smoke them, wouldn't
Yeah.
you? Yeah, they're in for some, I don't know, it's Oxfordshire, innit? They'll be in for billions from the government.
I reckon if you make children smoke, they'll probably hate it at that age and therefore grow up to not wanting to do it.
Gonna make you
not
smoke at
sure
20.
it works like
one
that.
each. Yeah, one each. Make them sick. And
Make him eat
What
them.
age?
Never
What
to-
age?
3.
There's some
six.
countries where like the average age that you start smoking is 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what about that dead fat little,
Philippines is known
that
for
Asian
smoking a
lad
lot, I
who's
think.
smoking like 200 a day.
Yeah. Won't work on him.
Put George Best to shame. Yeah.
It's great, isn't it, the old smoking?
Just makes you look cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was-
1,000%.
I thought that they'd pretty much eradicated the idea that smoking looked cool, and kids had actually stopped smoking because, I mean, when I was at school, at least half the kids smoked, and then all of a sudden they brought out them fucking vape things, and
Yeah,
all,
so
and all
you-
of a sudden
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
are back. You just see
Yeah.
them like go to school like a fucking steam train, and I think as soon as they haven't got that, they're just going to end up picking up a cigarette, aren't they?
What?
Yeah.
Played a blinder there, didn't you?
I just
the
feel
tobacco
like
industry.
you went from being cool from smoking to
Yeah.
looking like a right bell end from vaping.
What about when you used to smoke, Robin? You used to go in and order them by the pictures of horror rather than brand.
Oh yeah,
Order by pictures.
I used to say, yeah. Can I get a pack of L&B, and can I get the ones with a guy melting next to a radiator? Like what? They're like the guy he's melting that because he smoked, but he had a girlfriend, so he was obviously, he had a woman next to him
Yeah.
cuddling him. It looked like he was melting. And I
Do you-
just thought, well, he looks.
Do you
He
know if it-
doesn't look happy, but
Right.
at least he's got someone.
So it sounds like you're looking like a people vaping, right? So
Yeah.
when you smoke cigarettes. Most people smoke cigarettes. You
Yeah.
don't. And there was never a time where people were smoking a cigarette and went, "Oh, I'm not getting enough smoke here. Make it bigger.
Yeah.
Make it big. Get as big a cigarette as I can so I can look really fucking cool." Just blowing a big cloud out, you know.
I know someone who had one at work, somewhere I used to work, and on his vape it was like connected to the internet, and you could go, and it had a leaderboard on it. Seriously, and who's done like the biggest drags globally?
Who's done the biggest drags?
Thomas the Tank Engine in at number 3.
Backy bong it.
Oh my god!
Backy Bob at number 2.
Imagine being the
Moved up
imagine
the-
being the
moved up
guy
in the charts this
being the
week.
guy in the pub like that. Like, hey, listen, lads, I'm number 1 in the world.
I mean, you say it, but what about bongs and buckets back in the day? To put a hefty old lungful away.
Yeah,
like
no,
a
we didn't
iron
keep a
lung.
leaderboard.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
We didn't have the. We weren't. Our bongs weren't connected to the internet.
No,
maybe that's where I go wrong.
they were on dial-up.
If you're a stoner and you've got a bong that connects to the internet, we'd love to hear from you.
Here I am. Joking.
High speed Josh. High speed Josh and his go faster lungs. Have you got what's been on the headlines this week, Josh?
Hello, I'm Joshua Bannister and welcome to the Middle Isle Supermarket News Sweep.
Hi.
Bomb on board. Florida woman claims she's got a bomb in a bag because the son arrived late. Representative of Iranian Supreme Leader suggested that women owning dogs is colonialism. Federal government officially looking into McDonald's milkshake machines, and researchers successfully potty train cows. And in the stores this week, in Lidl, memory foam saddle seat cover, $4.99. And in Aldi, sensational nail gel remover hits $7.99. I'm Josh Bannister, that's been the Middle Isle Supermarket News Sweep.
Lots of questions.
Yeah.
Hopefully I've
Go
got
on,
some
let's
answers.
start from the top.
So basically, some woman in Michigan, it's a Florida woman, but the flight was in Michigan, and
Florida woman.
Florida woman, and
The wife of Florida man.
her son has been arriving late for the gate. She's been like, "Well,
Florida son.
She's gone like, "I've got," she's just gone, "Yeah, I've got a bomb in my suitcase. So you're gonna have to stop the plane." So her son could come on the plane, basically.
Oh
That's
my
not
God.
how. That's not how you go about that.
I can see how that's
don't
going wrong.
I don't think that's how you do it.
Did they let him on?
No, they stopped the whole
But is it
flight.
they let him on, but she couldn't get on.
Have you ever seen that video of that woman going sick at someone on a plane, and then the woman who's going sick just turns to another woman, starts having a go at her, and she just goes, "Look, I work here. Get off the fucking plane." Just goes, "You go," and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." It's like, I don't treat people like a dick.
Yeah,
Instant
too
karma.
late.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
definitely. Yeah, and as well, one of the representatives of the Iranian Supreme Leader has suggested that women owning dogs is a form of colonialism because it's in Western media. So
What?
women
Oh,
can't
like a
own
little
dogs.
shitty dog in a handbag.
Nah.
Not like
Just
an
all
Alsatian
dogs.
that just follows you down the street.
They did try and ban dog walking in Iran in 2019.
Did they?
What?
Nah.
What you might do? You have a dog.
Sprints only. Or skipping.
I mean, I don't.
Skipping's okay.
It was just in the article that they
And only
they,
men.
They lobbied to do it.
Oh, go on, no, finish. You carry on with your other stuff. and
Yeah,
I'll
so
get to
it was. They literally. It just said in the article. There was no more context, but it said a political group also tried to ban dog walking in 2019. So I was like, why? Anyway, yeah, federal government as well, because you know when you go to Mackey's.
Sorry, what's the national dog of Iran?
The Iranian.
The
The Pomeranian.
Pomeranian.
go.
Yeah, I like it.
Answered.
Yeah, the you know when you go to Mackey's and the milkshake machine is almost always broken. And so, like, the federal government have had to step in America to actually investigate why the machines are
How many
always broken.
complaints do you think they got in greasy paper from all the people that have just eaten McDonald's and decided to write in?
Right in on the back of a cheeseburger
on the back
wrapper.
of the fries. Okay.
I wrote this with a bit of ketchup that had spilt on my chin.
And just throw it at the staff.
Class.
Disgrace.
What
So-
about-
Why
Go
is it
on.
always broken then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
Or is it?
We don't know yet.
Or is
We
it?
don't know. They've just launched.
When are we going to
the
find out?
investigation.
Next week?
So well,
I can't wait for the 5-part documentary on Netflix.
I mean,
like millions.
the federal government does great jobs at investigating stuff like 9/11 and everything
Yeah.
else. So I'm sure they'll get to the bottom of that one.
Do you know
right
what? This
away.
would be the one thing where they go fucking gung ho at it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
Well, if it's anything
actually come
like-
up with some credible results.
If it was anything like our government, they'd just say it's not in the public interest to investigate it.
I bet it's Donald Trump's fault.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, and researchers have successfully potty trained cows, which is actually really cool because I know.
I did spot that. Article.
Yeah.
Patty trained?
Hey.
Well, you know,
Oh.
methane's the biggest polluter, isn't it? So if they can teach them how to use
All
toilets,
right, hang on, do they just need to fart into this toilet or just shit in it? Because surely methane is
Yeah.
just coming from the cows farting.
yeah.
We can't just be going like, sorry, Daisy. When you need to trump, can you just pop over there, do it into
it
that
to this
farmer's
bag.
face?
Imagine as well. Like,
They're catching them in bags.
There's a farmer there just butt huffing a fucking freezing cow.
like huffing gas, like just the cow shitting.
Smell of the fire.
Giles, what are you doing?
I wonder if you get a head rush off it.
Yeah,
I'd imagine you do.
probably lose
Just
your,
a bit of a
lose
lock.
your wig
Should we,
as well.
try it? Should we take part? We could have our own stall at the Great Eccleston Show. Just what are you doing here? Huffing cow shit.
Wind bags.
It's just doing balloons.
White House Farm's got a stormer. Well, shit, White House Farm was where all that family were murdered in the 90s. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Yeah,
Sound well done.
yeah. Wow.
How do you
Too
remember
much
the
time
90s?
on Netflix.
Wow.
Too much time on Netflix.
Have you seen White House
Yeah,
Farm?
it's good,
decent,
mate.
isn't it? Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Sound. We'll
What
talk
is
about
it?
it later.
Yeah. It's, yeah.
Me and you have a little chat.
Yeah, I like that.
Is it one
Alone.
Oh, I like that.
Is it one
I
of
like it a
them
lot.
bloody murder porn series?
Yeah,
Again?
it's basically, it was, I think, when was it? Was it early 90s or was it 80s? It's either late 80s, early 90s.
Can't remember exactly.
And this dude, like, his parents were unbelievably wealthy, but he, like, hated his family. So he murdered his whole family and pinned it on his sister because she had mental health problems and they all believed that it was the sister and he got all the inheritance. But then, like, loads of dodgy shit started to happen with the money and that.
Many
so
dodgy
it's-
things.
Yeah, it's good, though.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, man.
Can't believe you've not seen it yet.
I know,
you,
yeah.
you actually can't believe
I
it.
cannot believe it. It was trending like fuck for it. Probably still is.
Yeah.
If you're on Netflix.
I've got Netflix.
Yeah.
I pay for it, but I never fucking watch it.
Yeah.
Other people watch my Netflix.
Oh, mate, no, I don't watch it
Oh,
either.
yeah, alright,
I
cool.
do now and again.
Yeah.
It's on there.
Yeah.
I don't really go on it often.
Oh.
Should probably cancel
Let's
it.
not have this fucking boring
Could
conversation.
you
anyway.
imagine meeting someone who doesn't have Netflix? Do you know what I
Oh.
mean? It's so, like, big, innit? Do you know what I mean?
I haven't had TV for
Yeah.
years. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
God, over 10 years.
Yeah.
I've not had
So
actual
fucking
terrestrial
cool.
TV. And the amount of people in that time when they've been banging on about,
Yeah.
I don't know, Love Island or some
Yeah.
shit. Like, have you not seen like that? I don't have TV. And they
Yeah.
look at me like I'm a weirdo.
Oh, have you seen
Yeah.
that new TV? Have you seen TV?
But you got, when you explain to like, I don't have TV, and you go, what? You don't have a TV? Like, no,
Yeah.
I have a TV.
Just
I
don't
just
have
don't.
it.
I
Al's
don't-
got a microwave
I just-
in the corner.
I
of his
just don't
living room.
get told at what time to watch things.
I had a girl at uni when I started uni. So like on the first day, so, we should set up a group. I said, should we set up like a WhatsApp group, so we can all keep in touch? And she was like, we'll just do it. No, we'll do a Facebook group. Oh, I haven't got Facebook. She was like, why? And I was like, because I don't like it. It's shite. But, well, I just think it's weird. I just think it's weird. Why wouldn't you have one?
You creep.
Because I don't have one.
Yeah.
I'm not.
What shady shit are you up to not being on
Yeah.
Facebook?
So then I had to make a Facebook account just to fucking conform.
What, you mean you don't just nosy at people's profiles
And
all
then
day
I
long?
know,
What are you on
yeah,
about?
I know.
What are
Now-
you talking about?
Now, I'm fucking trolling that Blackpool takeout reviews and stuff all the time.
Yeah,
It's
he's
just
back.
slipping back
He is
into
back.
slipping back into old habits. You know what I mean?
It's all that dopamine reward systems, isn't it?
That's what it is, mate. Apparently,
Yeah.
when you got ADHD,
Yeah.
that's where you get your dopamine from. Is arguing with people
Yeah.
online,
Yeah.
which is why I don't talk to any of you face to face anymore. I just do it by text.
Yeah.
I had the realisation there. I
passive-aggressive
just came across Al's face, and he was like, "Oh, that's what he's been up to."
What was I say? There's I've got a funny story, right? There's one of Becky's. I've got a funny story, right? Someone I know, and I won't name names.
Hello, Becky.
It's not Becky, but it's like, is this person in someone's extended family is notorious just for chatting shit, right? And anyway, she said she got hit by a bus when she was a child, and it sounds
Hilarious, by the way. I won't bother
But
this.
she said she got hit by knocked off a bike by a bus when she was a child, and she went, and ever since that day I've never been able to eat lamb. I was like, what? Like what?
There's a lamb driving the bus.
I say, yeah, what was on the bus? Just a load of
Yeah.
sheep.
Oh, I don't
Weird.
know, just
That is weird.
Yeah.
That is very
That
weird.
is weird. Have we had any questions in for Tom? I know I've had one.
I've seen a couple come through, actually.
Yeah.
You've not.
Do you have a question? Don't ask Tom. Looking for some answers? Don't ask Tom. Needing help with something? Don't ask Tom, because he'll tell you to for fun.
Class that.
Oh dear. Play it again.
I need
No, we
to
didn't.
ringtone.
No.
If you're listening, at home and you want to listen again, just go back by 30 seconds.
I can't do that now though.
No, you can do it when you get home. We'll send you the jingle if you want. You
Yes,
can put it as your
please.
ringtone.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Put it as your ringtone on
I
your
do
phone.
want it. It is addictive. And very true.
So, I've got a question in from Valerie. It says, "Hi Tom, you seem quite a reserved chap. I wonder if you could help me with a little conundrum I seem to have found myself at. On the first Thursday of every month, I meet with..."
Is this a rhyme as well?
No? Was there a rhyme in there?
Say it again.
You seem like quite a reserved chap. I wonder if you could help me with a little conundrum I seem to have found myself at.
He's right. He does right.
Does a little bit.
All right,
there.
Val.
It's a near rhyme, isn't it? On the first Thursday of every month, I meet with 2 old school friends. This has been a tradition since we left school. I'm now 48. Ursula has been going through the menopause, and for around 4 years, her odour have become somewhat stale. We've tried buying the toiletries for Christmas, then a birthday, then Easter, to absolutely no avail. So we added bank holidays, Lent, the Islamic New Year. She still smells like a hog roast from a party that was evacuated several weeks ago. Do you know of any other religious holidays that we could buy her presents on? Regards, Valerie. P.S. You sound fit.
Am I really there, Tom?
Valerie.
It's coming through the website, that one.
Valerie. What's the question?
Do you know any other religious holidays that
dozed
they could
off.
buy a toiletries on?
Is the question, do you know any religious holidays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Fuck off, Valerie.
Hey!
What's the Mexican one, Day of the Dead? Yeah? She
Yeah.
smells like dead bodies.
Yeah.
You should all do Day of the Dead faces. You know, all the makeup and that. And then
What
just
would you
tell her-
say?
tell
What
her
would
that
you
she
say
stink.
to?
That's some good advice, that, Tom.
You stink. You stink.
You just like that as well. You just go, sorry, you reek.
You smell like a dustman's cuff.
Binman's cuff.
It's like a bin man's cuff.
We got Tom to write a letter into a cafe once saying that the waitress smelled like a binman's cuff
That's the answer.
because one of the waitresses stunk.
That's the
And
answer.
no one at the cafe had the bollocks to tell her.
That is the answer.
But that was I
I remember when that happened.
Smell like a binman's cuff.
So you need to take Ursula to a cafe for a little dinner day out with your old school friends.
We should get a club sandwich.
And then
Leave a review.
leave an anonymous review and make sure you clearly describe her and tell her that she smells like a bin man's cuff and then show it her. And be like, I can't believe how rude this anonymous person's being about you. Saying that you stink and... Oh, God, move on from this.
How did they know how old you were?
Yeah.
Take her on a birthday. Right, come on, let's just...
Well,
With your bag of toiletries.
this is another one that came in on the website. It's from a Herman Gunthuffer.
Right.
Hi.
Who?
I'm assuming he's German.
Herman Gunthuffer.
Gunthuffer.
I think
Yeah,
his,
that
I
sounds
think
like
his
what we
email,
said we were
what
gonna
was
do,
his
that
email
cow shit.
address?
Eh?
What was it? Has it got his email address on there, hasn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm not giving out his email address.
No,
Not doing that. Do we got to get a bloody?
he's a gunt. Sorry, he's a gunt. Is that not the bit of skin above your testicles?
It's the bit when a gut meets your
Yeah.
yeah,
Unt.
bunt.
Right. I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a cankle.
Gunthuffer. That's horrible.
Well, sorry, Herman. I'll ask Tom the question. Hi, Tom. You know that some people bang their heads and wake up speaking a different language? If your missus banged her head and woke up looking like Gordon Ramsay, like exactly like him, but still has the same voice and everything else, would you leave her? And if you decided to stick it out, what would be the biggest hurdle to overcome? Yours painfully, Herman.
Jesus. That's a good question.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't
Mr.
I guess it
Gunthuffer.
doesn't have to be Gordon Ramsay. Just pick any random person that you want. You know, your missus bangs
That's
her.
not
head.
Really the same as banging your head.
I don't think you get to decide on
Yeah.
how the stipulations
I'll
of
pick Angelina Jolie.
Herman's question.
Okay, well, Gordon Ramsay.
It's all suspicious now.
I'd stay with him. Her.
Her.
I'd stay with her.
Yeah. Would you but she wouldn't be able to cook like him.
Should I-
She'd still be her.
Oh,
just looked like
fuck
him.
Al knows all the boundaries here, doesn't he?
He's outlined it.
Herman has.
Herman has, yeah.
All right.
After you've had sex, you could go, done.
So you would stick it out.
What are some of the...
She now looks like Gordon Ramsay
Just
with
looks
her
like
voice.
him, but she's
Fuck me.
everything else is exactly the same.
Jesus Christ.
Does she look like has she got a same body but with Gordon's face? Is that what's cracking?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, fuck
She's
it.
just got whites on all the time now. A couple of stains. Bad attitude. What sounds like her.
Yeah. Could you stick it out?
It's a good question, Herman. I don't like it.
That's the point.
I mean, seriously, who would stay with the partner if they woke up looking like fucking Gordon Ramsay one day?
Gordon
Honestly.
Ramsay's wife, I suppose.
Yeah.
But no, fucking he banged his head. She had waking up like your missus.
Oh, God. Would you rather wake up and your missus looks like Gordon Ramsay forever, or would you rather wake up and your missus sounds like Gordon Ramsay forever?
Oh, fucking hell.
Sounds like would be funny with all the shouting and swearing all the time.
Sounds like, definitely.
Two Coronas with lime.
Is he a bit of a looker? Do people find him attractive when he's not yelling?
Yeah, you mind swept him, didn't you? In Walkabout,
I
Rob.
think we've told the story
Yeah,
already
told
on the
the story,
podcast,
yeah.
haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah, you thought it was Gordon Ramsay. It was actually my missus. Stole the fucking drinks.
I recognise the leather sheepskin
Face.
bomber jacket.
That I got her for Christmas. Yeah. No, I wouldn't. No,
No, you
I'd
wouldn't.
fuck her off because she looks like Gordon Ramsay. Now.
Yeah, good
Bye.
answer. That's what I
So
would
See ya.
shallow. So
Ta-ta.
shallow, aren't you,
Well,
Tom?
Well, that's what he wanted.
She's still got the same personality.
Yeah, that's shit anyway. Fuck her. That's what you wanted to hear, Herman. There you go. She's in the fucking bin. Good night.
You tell you to fuck off.
What's your name? Herman.
Postman twat, we should call it.
The bringer of bad news.
I've got a message for Herman Gunthofer.
Postman always knocks you out twice.
You're a first class dildo.
Oh, brilliant.
Move on. Let's get it over with.
I think that's it for this
Is
week,
it?
is it?
Yeah.
Couple of quizzies.
Two
think so.
quizzies.
Yeah, not too painful.
Yeah, have you managed to do any new films?
Yeah, I mean, I've pretty
What
much
you been watching?
What I've done is I've promised you guys that I'll watch one a week. So
It's good to hear that, Rob.
yeah, this week I watched the Suicide Squad, the old one from 2016. So, watched Suicide Squad last week. Not really into fantasy and that, but people have been raving about the latest one, so I thought I'd get up to date. First things first, this suicide business, I'm not sure whether you can call it suicide exactly, right? If someone else has their hand in it, it's not suicide, it's assisted suicide. So it should be called Assisted Suicide Squad. I'm jumping the gun a bit there, though. Starts off fairly normal.
This is already fucked.
And then starts going all like supernatural, passing over into other worlds and stuff. Seeing if there's more to life and stuff. Anyway, a gang of them are gathered up from this institution, right? And they take it in turns to work out what it is from their past that they've done wrong. I assume they're seeking redemption of some sort, but some of them have committed some heinous crimes, and just coming to understand what they've done is a pretty mammoth task. One thing that struck me was Margot Robbie just not looking her best in this. She looked a lot more like Julia Roberts, to be honest. And she's got a thing for Kiefer Sutherland, and then two of them take the lead in this suicide, like otherworld discovery sessions. Unfortunately for Kiefer, it looks like he nonced some kid off a cliff. So it doesn't go any further, just like in real life, you know, when he didn't get with Julia Roberts. Not noncing off kids off cliffs, although I've never seen 24. So in the end, the nonce kid forgave Keith, and they all lived happily ever after.
Keith!
No one suicided themselves, and for that reason, it's a 1 out of 10.
Oh.
What?
I
I think I might know what's going on.
I don't know what this is.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Mm-hmm.
Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Flatliners?
It's Suicide Squad, isn't it? They kill themselves. See what's on.
Yeah, Suicide Squad's like DC Comics, isn't it? With Batman.
That's
and,
what I thought it was going to be. I was weird. They were all in suits and stuff. Like they were like the intelligentsia of whatever fucking city they were in.
And do they discover that they can kill each other but come back?
Well, they
And so they start
bring
taking it in
themselves
turn- start taking it in turns.
one suicides himself, and then the rest of them bring him back.
You've definitely not watched Suicide Squad.
How's that
there.
help him defeat Batman?
Why is that? Is that what they were? I thought they were just trying to find out if there was some afterlife. That's why they were Suicide Squad.
Right. Well, I can see why you got muddled up there.
That's very confusing. The world of films to me.
I know.
It's not. I've never walked the streets of Hollywood.
You only got TV last week.
Well, fantastic.
Sounds good.
I haven't seen Flatliners.
It's all right.
Shit, don't bother.
Shit,
Nothing
shit,
like
shit.
it's not.
It's nowhere on the same level as Suicide
no
Squad.
I mean, the
Suicide Squad,
hype
is it?
around Suicide Squad, I was pretty disappointed.
If they called it Flatline Squad, it'd have been a better film.
Fat line squad.
Flatline.
Call it
Flatline
Squad. I'd be all up for it.
Fat Lion Squad.
It's just like the Lion King, but in America.
Yeah, the obese pride. Chronicles.
One day, diabetes, all this will be yours.
Points at a mountain of sugar.
Yeah, close.
Mountain Dew.
A fat bank.
Sorry.
A bank of fat.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. What
Yeah.
did they get in sewers?
Fatberg.
Fatberg.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
I was looking for.
They're horrible then.
Fatberg.
Some of them
Yeah.
can be massive as well,
Yeah,
can't
I
they?
couldn't eat a whole one.
Yeah.
You know.
Grim. For people who don't know what a fatberg is, it's just a collection of shit in sewers, like toilet roll. and
Well,
hair,
if from a
and it just
distance, if
is-
you squint your eyes a bit, it looks a lot like Katie Hopkins' face.
Yeah. It's from all the takeaways chucking their oil down the drains. That's why it is literally fat.
What was it? Was it you who was speaking, telling me in sort of Asia somewhere they had some oil that they were getting out of the ground and they were cooking
China.
with it?
Oh yeah, gutter oil.
Gutter oil.
I'm not sure if I've gone into this
oil.
before.
Great for your
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
It's great for your skin.
Yeah, not recommended.
Nice.
Minging.
Yeah.
So-
if you're not sure what I'm talking about, just Google gutter oil and then you'll never eat anything off a street vendor again.
I need to do that.
Yeah.
Shall we call that a job done and get on the shop floor then?
Yeah.
Better on.
If we have to.
Well, it's thanks for listening. It's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Al.
Goodbye.
Goodbye from Tom.
Goodbye.
Goodbye from Josh. See you later. Take it easy.